Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Gideon Moi and William Samoei Ruto decided to bury the hatchet and created a new unity. Now, that new unity was actually an expansion of the broad-based government. Now, what does that mean? I've been going through several articles, people trying to insinuate what's going to happen going forward. What is going to happen is this, because, of course, Gideon Moi will want to have his people in the cabinet. I've also read somewhere whereby there's a proposal of a deputy cabinet secretary. That is a position for Gideon Moi. I've also read somewhere that William Ruto is going to introduce Gideon Moi as a CS in his government. I've seen all those proposals. But let's be honest, the courts gave a limit of the number of CSs. I think it's around 22, 23 there. And based on what is happening at the moment, that number has been attained. Now, how is Gideon Moi going to bring his members on board in the cabinet? Two things will happen. One, either ODM will have to relinquish certain positions for Gideon Moi, or the cabinet secretaries who were brought on board when Rigathi Gachagua was still in power, some of them will have to go to create positions for Gideon Moi, because either way something must happen. Gideon Moi's people must be in the cabinet. That is what has been assured to them. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to focus on this dilemma, the cabinet dilemma. What is William Samoei Ruto going to do?
He's made a lot of attempts to try and reach out to Gideon. Gideon has been very stubborn, and he's tried to use the likes of Bishop Yego and other people who are mutually respected between the two. But it was not working. It's until Raila set up a meeting between them in Abu Dhabi that he managed to bring William and Gideon together before they met in State House with the kind of money that Gideon Moi controls. And with now the goodwill he was enjoying in Baringo, it was going to be very difficult for him to win that election. So he had to do whatever it takes, and he had to make whatever concessions that needed to be made.
There are several people who've made proposals of what's going to happen. I'm going to share those proposals in this analysis. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to encourage you to please continue supporting this channel by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and thank you so much for always supporting us. Thank you so much. How is Ruto going to work his way going forward? Because now the rivalry between him and Gideon Moi is a long gone case now. So how is he going to forge ahead? I am foreseeing a scenario where Ruto will clash with the people in ODM.
Bringing more people into the broad-based government, we are happy, because I have always said that in the broad-based government, our fear for my people, we are not claiming other people's shares. What we want is our fair share, which has always been enjoyed by other people, and we want to claim the one which was lost, and we also want to enjoy our fair share. As Kenyans, we are Kenyans, so we are not Ugandans, and we don't intend to move out of this country. And we want our fair share. Let everybody come in. Let those who are coming in, and we are not threatened by anybody coming in. In fact, it is a plus for all of us. I would like to encourage Gideon Moi to join the broad-based government. He is our friend, and we have worked with him. We have worked with his father, and we have worked very harmoniously with him before. We have no problem with him.
Because if at all the false lots which are given to ODM, if some of them are removed, because if Gideon Moi is to come on board, then he must be given a very powerful CS, like a CS position, like Ministry of, let's say, Treasury CS. You know, he must be made very senior, like Ministry of Minerals, you know, those kind of ministries. He cannot be given a Ministry of Cabinet Secretary for Gender. He can't be given that kind of ministry. So he must be allocated a very powerful ministry, like cooperative. It's also a very powerful ministry. But then what is William Samoei Ruto going to do? Let's just dive into this video, because these are some of the things which have been said by people.
Sasa wale alitudanganya ndio shida ya Kenya. Kila siku ako na familia ya Kenyatta. Sasa ako na familia ya Jaramogi. Leo tunaongea ako na familia ya Moi. Ni muongo si muongo?
Very well, ladies and gentlemen. If Ruto is to secure this deal, because the deal is still on paper, but some things must be done. It's a give and take, give and take kind of situation here.
William Ruto has never detested dynasties.
Gideon Moi had to relinquish that quest of being a Baringo senator again. He left that quest. Of course, there are people in KANU who are not happy with that move, but he left that quest. So Ruto must also do something in reciprocity move to try to also contain Gideon Moi into the broad-based government. Because, by the way, when you were listening to Ruto's statement, he said he's the one who approached Gideon Moi.
As my brother Kipsiele here, akitukaribisha hapa nyumbani kama kitinda mimba wa mzee Moi, mimi pia kama kitinda mimba wa Moi wa siasa, mimi nawakaribisha nyumbani.
So he must give Gideon Moi something. If he approached Gideon Moi, he must have told Gideon Moi, usisimame Baringo, usiniaibishe, ukisimama utaniaibisha. He must have told him that. And Baringo and Gideon Moi must have agreed and said, okay, fine, if I'm up to do that, then you must do something for me. So Gideon Moi has already had to stand down. But then what is Ruto going to do? Ruto must accord Gideon Moi certain cabinet positions. So these cabinet positions, ladies and gentlemen, for them to be created, it means either wale CSS under UDA, some of them will have to go, ama wale cabinet secretaries under ODM will go, or those 4 cabinet secretaries who came on board the moment there was some kind of handshake between Ruto and Uhuru. Those are Kinyanjui, the cabinet secretaries who are brought on board from Mount Kenya, because honestly speaking, they are always to try to neutralize Rigathi, but wameshindwa. So because wameshindwa, Ruto might want to say that, okay, fine, now that wameshindwa, let me make some changes and introduce Gideon Moi's people instead of you people. So he might decide to fire them, reshuffle them, or reallocate them. Those are some of the things which might happen. So I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and tell us what to think about this latest development. Do you think the ODM CSS are going to be removed? I read somewhere someone was saying that Raila kuna CSS wataenda kama vile cooperative CS, maybe yeye anaweza create position, because imesemekana kwamba yeye this time round amekuwa hasupport mambo ya serikali. Sisemi mimi, lakini nasema kwamba matamshi yamekuwa akisemwa kama hayo. So kama ni hivyo, basi inamaanisha yeye ni mmoja wala wanaweza pelekwa nyumbani ili Gideon Moi apewe kazi. Gideon Moi atawekwa kama waziri wa hii serikali. Mimi niko 99% sure that's going to happen, because how else will he be relevant again in this political dispensation? Is by him being in the government. He has already agreed to work with William Ruto, so he must be brought into the government, despite the fact that his people are not happy with him. It is not a good move, by the way, to KANU, because KANU inaisha, but that's a move that Gideon Moi has made. But it's a move that is going to benefit him, not the party. The party is going to suffer, but him is the one who's going to benefit here, ladies and gentlemen. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.